Hi guys, my name is Kaya and I'm here today with Matt. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your car?
Okay, so I have a 2012 Audi A4. So I have one of the higher packages. It's actually the highest package that you can get. So S-Line is pretty much just like the sport. Instead of just drive, it has the sport mode, which gives a little bit more horsepower and it changes the gearing and stuff like that.
And how often do you use that in Big Rapids, Michigan?
Don't tell my mom, but pretty much every day.
Well, I won't tell her, but she might see this.
Hopefully not.
I see that you have some black rims here. Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, so unfortunately right now they're a little dirty, but they are stock. I just painted them. I sanded them down and then repainted them. I did the same thing to the calipers. It just kind of makes everything pop a little more in my opinion.
Gotcha.
And it has a little sport back.
Do you do other work on your car more than just, aesthetics?
Yeah, so I like messing around and trying to do stuff myself. I have a aftermarket performance high flow cat downpipe, and then I did a little bit more exhaust, but I took out a resonator.
So Matt, I'm really curious about that downpipe. Why don't we take a look under the hood?
No problem, I'll pop it in. Okay, so my engine is a 4-liter. It's a 2.0 single turbo. It's usually stock at push like 210 horsepower, but since I have a little bit more flow with the downpipe, I'm right around 220, 225.
What about the downpipe? Where's that in the engine?
Okay, so that's over here. It's kind of down a little bit, but if you look down in here, it's kind of like the purplish blue color. That also, basically what it is your tubing. It was like 2.5, I think it was. Basically now it's 3.5, so it's more airflow. It's able to go through, so it's able to breathe better.
Now that we've looked at the outside of the car and all the cool stuff you have, why don't we check out the inside?
Sounds good to me. I guess something kind of weird that I had to get used to was the control panel for like volume and just like all the different settings. And so like this little knob is my volume, and I have it on my steering wheel too. This is the sport mode that I was talking about earlier. I have navigation in the car, backup camera. There's a valet key. You can have 2 presets for the driver's seat.
All right, Matt, now that we've looked at all the goodies inside, why don't we take this for a drive? All right, now go 130. I just want to thank Matt once again. This has been College Kids Cars.